Oh, hello, and welcome everyone back again to another exciting episode of Dude, Where's My Drift? As we continue our quest through the Paizo Adventure Path, Mechageddon. I am your not so humble Grand Mechanist, the Double Doge, and with me are my four four current friends.
I mean, I'll take favorite friends. I'm not going to argue with that one.
Oh, we'll stick with current friends.
Okay.
We've
It's
got
not very alliterative.
Hello,
Hey,
acquaintances.
How you guys doing all tonight?
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fantastic.
Stuffed
Good.
full of food.
Enjoying the upcoming holiday season. Hopefully, it's not too anxiety creating for anybody.
No, been doing pretty good.
No
I'm
more
excited.
than
This
usual.
is my last week at my current job.
Congrats.
Oh, that's rad.
This is going to be
Yeah.
my first week at my new job.
Yay!
Wow.
That's rad. But awesome.
Also less rad. Yeah.
I kind
This
of
will
actually.
be my 500.
Yeah, you can do a lot more
My current job.
with the last week of your current job, especially when you already have another job.
I mean, I
Just,
kind of
really
accidentally.
phone that in.
I kind of got accidentally into having a whole week off next week too. So there's that.
I also gave myself a long weekend with the holiday.
Hell yeah. But no, so my new job when I got hired originally said they're going to start me on this upcoming Monday, December 23rd. I'm like, hey, that's 2 days before Christmas. Are you sure you want to start me then? And like, yeah, it's fine. We'll just have you'll still have Christmas Day off and we'll just work you around there. Like, okay, sounds good. I'll start then. Turned in my notice for current job for this Friday. And then last Friday, I got informed by my current job, like, hey, we're actually going to start you on December 30th instead because of the Christmas holiday. And I was like, thanks. I wish I knew that sooner, and I wouldn't have turned my notice in for that day. I would have made a couple extra days of money and not lost out on a full paycheck.
Yikes.
Yeah. So anyway, I have a whole week off next week, which is honestly kind of exciting. The loss of money thing sucks, but what can we do? I'm getting a better job.
But, money comes and goes, man.
Especially goes in my experience.
Yeah, it mostly
Yes,
goes.
exactly.
It mostly goes.
Actually,
I just feel like I'm just a way station for the money
look. It's no longer payday; it's transfer
to
day.
go where it really is intended to go.
Why does that sound like the shittiest Buddhist that I've ever heard? That's just like I'm just a way
I am
station
the
for
shittiest
money.
Buddhist
It's
I'll
like
be honest. That is a very apt description of me. The world's shittiest Buddhist. Clue.
Artemis, not right now. Go away.
You guys ready for a fun little icebreaker question? I got one for
Always.
you.
Never.
Bring
Alright,
it.
The question of the week
that
is
it?
It's Christmas. No, it's not. If you're ready for one,
Are
It's
we on
Christmas
top of
themed.
this ice? Because I
You're on
really
top
don't
of the ice.
think that we should
You're
break it.
very heavy. No. If your character was being invited to a secret Santa, what type of gift would they bring?
30 rack.
Hell yeah. A bush light.
Yep.
That's a solid answer.
So,
I feel like okay. So we're talking Secret Santa. So like we were given actually like pulled a name out of a hat, right? To buy a gift for a
let's
certain
Is this
person.
a white elephant or?
Or are
a
you thinking
secret
white
Santa?
elephant?
let's do white elephant. White elephant.
Okay. Mages would 100% be that person who spent way too much on the present just to show off they can, and he's going to have a hard time hiding the fact that he just bought something ridiculously expensive and that someone else got, and then he'll play off not being disappointed at no one else attaining his level. Sorry, their level.
Oh man, that's way too much.
Would it be
That's way
basically
too
be like a reenaction of the Office episode?
Not
where
quite
he's
that bad,
basically
but yes, kind of
trying to get
similar.
his own gift back.
Not as bad, but definitely similar. Yes.
I'm gonna go with gym membership. I'm gonna buy you a 1-year gym membership.
Oh, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh,
Or like
that's the worst.
3 months. Like 3 months, I guess. Yeah.
3 months.
3 months.
Ugh.
I bet Pivot though goes to a gym often enough that he probably gets a discount. Like he's
Yeah.
like some sort of like higher up membership, so he can get discounts.
Oh
for
no,
everything.
he definitely
Right,
started
right.
the club. He's like part owner of that club for sure.
My neighbor I was outside and he handed me a frozen turkey and he's like, "Merry Christmas." I'm like, "This is an obligation. You just handed me a chore."
That's 6 hours of labor. That's,
Man,
That's
Make
it.
room
That's
in your
Pivot.
fridge.
handed me a bag of mushrooms.
Make room in your
He's
freezer.
like, here, have fun.
But yeah,
I was like,
between-
cool.
Frozen turkey or gym memberships. Ah, thanks.
At least one of those I can eat.
Yeah.
you could eat a gym membership. You can eat anything if you put your mind to it.
I mean, is it like a paper membership or is it just like a metaphysical? You show up, you're allowed it.
Well, no, you have to
Maybe a
give
key
something.
fob.
There has to be a certificate or something if you're doing a
You could
white
definitely eat the
elephant.
key fob if you
Not
wanted.
if Pivot.
It's not going to
owns
be
the
very
gym.
nutritious.
If he owns the gym, he can just invite you over.
Oh no! If he owned the gym, he wouldn't give it. You would all already have gym memberships for life for free. That's no. If he owned the gym, then like something educational or self-empowering or improving in some way. I feel like that's his whole shtick.
As Clue coughs his lungs out, what would Yeet bring?
Pet rocks. Everybody gets pet rocks.
Is it one of those kits where it comes like the paintbrush and everything, so you can paint it to look like a
No,
special pet rock?
he's actually imparted runes on it, so you can chuck it at somebody and it will come back to you for the day.
Do you know what? That's
Or
even
do you-
better.
Or does he not tell you what the runes are for, and then when you chuck it, they go back to Yeet?
He collects them all. Yeah,
Actually, yeah, that feels right.
that tracks. That actually, yes.
That
Yes,
feels right.
That's much more better.
All right, are we ready to start some actual Starfinder action?
Hell yeah!
I could find some stars.
All right.
Love finding
there's
some stars.
actually we're going to be on planet tonight, so unless you look up, there's
Saw
no
the blood
stars.
moon earlier. Does that count?
That's my monitor just turned off. That was weird. Okay, back.
I was-
Never mind.
I thought you were going to say that's no moon. I was like, what? Shit.
That's no moon. Oh no!
Oh, weird. My monitor's turned off and turned back on. I don't know why. Anyway, so it's been a couple days since the Kaiju Ball weekend. You guys have been kind of living up, browsing, because you guys remember that Highbrow was recording the whole Kaiju Ball encounter or Kaiju Ball game basically, and you guys have been getting all sorts of like fun messages and hitting up all sorts of like you're all over the Demalco social media basically as some up and coming Huskars that are getting even more glory than others have been getting lately.
You will all have to tell Yeet that because he has not found a tablet that fits his hand.
Oh come on! There has to be. You're
he
not.
doesn't
that
have. He
big.
doesn't have social mates. No social medias.
But it's a couple days later, as I said, and you guys are on a pretty much a routine patrol, and you get a incoming message from Raptor, who buzzes in over your guys' comms, and Omen Squad, this is Raptor. We're receiving a distress call here. I'm gonna forward the coordinates to you. It's a little bit outside of NVDF space, but you guys are the closest team that can respond to it.
Right.
What kind of distress call was it? Can you forward it on to us?
It seems to be the let me double check here, the standard universal distress call that is basically given out.
Like an SOS.
Basically, yeah. And then you guys I'll forward you guys some imagery, but it's outside of normal Colossi territory, so we're not expecting anything major, but you guys should be receiving some satellite imagery here soon. And then on your guys' like internal systems, there's just a couple seconds later, you guys get a kind of garbled, like blurry, like warped picture of what looks like a cliff face that seems to have like some sort of building or structure coming out of the cliff face. But the image is all weird, like jacked up. And Raptors, yeah, for some reason our satellite systems can't get a closer image of it, so this is the best we got for you.
Roger that. Yeah, we can pack up and start heading that way. ETA is some number of minutes.
Right, just keep me informed like usual.
Right.
Copy, Raptor.
So you guys,
Omen Squad moving out.
you guys make your way. It doesn't take you too long, but as he said, it is outside like normal patrol territory. There's no settlements or anything nearby. There's no colossus or colossi that are in these areas. It's kind of just a random cliff face, and as you guys get closer, you guys do see what appears to be a kind of not special looking like metal structure sticking out of this cliff face with this like pretty you know normal sized landing pad extending out from the structure.
Can I roll a culture check to see if does it look like it's something made here that was like made here on Dimalco, or can I roll like a culture check to see if I recognize or know anything about it, or can look information up about this system out on our computers or anything?
You can try, yeah.
Okay. That's a natural one. That's going to be an 8 culture.
So, I mean, it is something that's like built into the rock face. It is kind of just like pretty generic looking metal structure. So it's even with a low roll, it's not really like culturally like unique, but it's also the type of building that could exist everywhere or also nowhere. Like it's just a kind of bland building that it seems like someone was trying to get to essentially blend into the rock face a little bit.
Okay.
Like I said, it is 75 feet up off the ground floor above you, or the the surface floor. It's 75 feet up the cliff. So you'd think whoever built it probably at least was considering kaiju.
Makes sense.
Smart thinking.
Hey, Magus, did they happen to mention what kind of facility this is? I just got a distress signal, or what's the deal with this place?
Raptor just said that some kind of distress signal. That's all we got. Universal base. Nothing really. Know what's going on. Hold on, let me see. And I want to try and scan frequencies, I guess, to see if I can like figure out. Anyone like? Am I picking up anything here now that I'm closer to it?
Yeah, sure. Do say a computers check.
Does anybody else want to attempt this?
Computers?
Computers?
No.
I can
Yeah,
try
no.
to aid. It's not my. I'm only a +2, but I can try to aid.
I'm fairly certain computers is trained, and I am not. I don't have any skill ranks in it, so.
Oh, so if I'm the one rolling it, I got a
You're
13.
the one that we were hoping would.
Yeah, about
I
that.
was rolling to aid, but if I can't be rolling to aid, then I got a 13.
I think I originally
Danger?
took skill points
You-
out of it because we were going to have a mechanic with us. I was like, oh, this
Yes.
is pointless. I don't need this.
Yes, exactly. That.
Sorry, I did the perfect.
Can you
kick.
roll it, AJ?
I think while you're in your mech, I'll allow it be unrolled, untrained, because obviously you guys are trained how to use your mechs, and there's computer systems in your mech.
In that case, I rolled an 8 total.
I got a 13 still, so.
Yeet's very good at
Is there any-
engineering. All of his mech is just, it's all tubes and knobs.
It's a tube-powered fucking rhino mech, or
It's
warhog
a
mech.
pneumatic diesel.
While
just
they're
general
nerding out.
perception, I got an unnatural 20.
Perception. For perception, I got a non-natural 20.
Nice. So 2 unnatural 20s and 1 natural, right?
2 natural 20s and an unnatural.
Hey, a 19, so that's a 26.
I had an unnatural.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got you.
So
Mine
Your-
was supernatural.
your guys' computer check, you pretty much confirm the information that you were already told, that there is a distress call coming from, or distress signal coming from inside this facility, or you would assume inside this facility. It is like essentially like the universal distress signal that is basically like a automated signal.
Specifically, what I would be looking for is like the doors, any signs that like something has forced its way in, or like fresh claw marks on the stone, anything of that nature.
You don't notice that. You don't see anything like that. Specifically from down below, you guys can't really see the doors directly, but there doesn't seem to be any like kaiju damage, if that's what you're thinking about.
All right. Well, I can see up there.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm going to phase up to the top.
Like to the platform.
Yeah.
All right.
I'll probably start climbing up.
may just
It's
will
a-
just swim up. Or not swim, fly up. Wow.
Swim?
I was like, wait, are we underwater? Did I miss something? Because I did miss a little bit, but I thought I was on. I thought I was still on page.
My bad.
You're gonna have to
misspoke.
go to a class for a good
Yeah.
6 weeks.
So Yeet phases up. When you get up top, you do feel the landing pad kind of like
Grown.
it does groan a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
a landing pad. It just wasn't expecting like a very sudden mech to drop on it. It is a pretty easy like rock face to walk or climb up, so you guys would be able to climb up the rock face pretty easily. Whoever is just choosing to climb, and may just
We are in giant
climb up.
robots.
Yes.
How far up are you going? Because it is like a
I-
cliff face, so there is a top to the cliff.
I'll fly up
But
to
the
the top
top
of the cliff
is
first.
further than the facility looks.
I'll fly up to the top of the cliff and see if I can spot anything like there that might be stick out or be out of the ordinary to me.
As you like fly up there, you see what it kind of looks like there's like a circular, like disturbed, like dirt,
Mhm.
basically. Like there's a circle of dirt that seems like it's kind of out of place up top.
Can I make a check of some kind about this circle of dirt?
I mean, you could do like an engineering check.
Oh, I'll do engineering.
Can
I
aid?
get expertise on this.
I think
No, I guess he's
he's by
pretty far.
himself.
That's going to be
Yeah.
a 28 total.
You would assume like the pattern and the way the dirt is disturbed, that there is like another like hidden landing pad basically that has like a retracting roof there basically. But it seems like it's covered with dust enough
Alright.
that you don't think it's been opened in a while.
I will absolutely just get on there, get on the comm unit and be like, "Hey guys, just looks like there's another hatch out of here. Just something to keep in mind as we're kind of going forward. So there's a little there's roof access if we need it.
All right.
And then I would like to go ahead and have my mech kind of hover above the platform so I'm not adding to the weight on there, and then just kind of rappel down if possible.
It's more than possible.
Okay. And then that way it's just there. Also engaging out security protocols.
I will drop Tiny Mage's out. Oh, all your guys' stuff is on the fucking GM layer because I'm an idiot.
I was like, I don't know. I don't
I was
like.
wondering
I
why,
right clicked
we
and
weren't
it took me
seeing
to where
anything.
you said I was.
I'm an idiot. Sorry.
I thought you were being suspenseful.
There we go. You're off the GM layer.
There's my hog. I like the idea of a phasing, like Russian black diesel smog. Warthog. This is fun.
Yeah, as the other two mechs make it up, the platform does groan a little bit more, but it's holding steady. You guys don't think it would break? I mean, even your three mechs are not like the size or like the weight of like you would expect like the type of ship that can land on this.
Mm-hmm.
And-
As you guys are closer,
Rolls when I phase there.
you guys can roll me another like engineering check as you guys are closer to this structure.
I'll toss an aid down for someone.
I'll do an engineer. That's a 25.
13 plus 5 is 18 plus 9 is 27.
18.
Nice. So you
I'm here
guys, pretty much all of you would pretty much recognize or tell that this structure is essentially like hardened steel. Pretty much the same type of material you'd find on like a larger starship. Something that somebody was trying to build to last.
Is there anything to roll that I could roll just to know more about like what this place is or why it would be here or anything?
Outside of what's already been kind of talked about and how this is like it's not like NVDF territory. The distress signal is just like a universal signal. The structure itself is kind of generic. There's really nothing to give you more hints at what's going on here, where you're at now.
I do have a DC minus to like facilities and their security systems because of guard.
Yeah, you would know that despite the strong steel structure of this, if a kaiju saw it, it wouldn't take it too long to get through it because
No, it would
kaiju
rip
are
this thing
pretty,
right to shreds.
pretty good at
This
ripping
thing,
through
this
steel
feels like a big
structures.
target. Really, you're just kind of begging for it.
Your combined
Did you
knowledge
see what this
between-
base was wearing, guys? Like, it was just
Yeah.
asking for it.
My God.
your combined knowledge of kaiju and this structure, you'd think that the only reason the structure is not ripped to shred by kaiju is one, it's outside of normal claw-side territories, it seems like, and it's 75 foot up. So if there was one, they might not give in, try to go after it just because it's too hard to get to.
And they're attracted to like large population centers.
Populations, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys, so you would assume whoever's here, if there is anybody, probably not a lot of people. Otherwise, the
Skeleton
claw side
crews.
would zoom in.
All right, so May just gonna kind of approach the doors a little bit here. What do I see coming? Kind of approaching them a little bit. And for the record, I have my gun out.
For the record, so does the door. No.
Oh,
Yeah, that's fair. All right, I guess.
It's
It
just a
just seems
series
like
of
a-
other guns, just
Where?
like a cartoon.
Yeah, it just seems like a big steel door that you would expect to match the facility. There's nothing.
Oh, you got it. You should probably just wiggle that right open.
It doesn't open. The lights that are above the door seem like they're flickering on and off, like they barely have any power currently.
Can we get a jump start with our mechs?
I said, May just gonna kind of like just get on like his comm and just go off this like same frequency channel, like just general wide band, just reach whoever they can, and y'all can probably catch it. He's like, unknown sorry, unknown facility. This is NVDF Squad 13 Omen Squad. We are here to investigate a SOS signal. If you can open the facility doors or reach out to us to let us know how we may best assist you, we can see what's going on and help you out in any way you need. Can you reach out, contact us please on this frequency, and then he'll rattle off a couple other frequencies which he might get access to on his radio. And then he'll just kind of he'll kind of have recorded himself while he's saying that, and then just set it on a timer to like repeat every 5 minutes, just in case we stand out here that long waiting for a response back.
So yeah,
One I
as I
should
was gonna
open
say,
up the doors.
how long are you gonna wait before you guys have any action? Because there is no response back.
Probably let it cycle at least a couple times before he'll
I say Yeet's gonna hop out of the mech too.
Yeah, guys, might be
come
a
up
ground action here.
to a squad leader.
Send out a response to call, see anything, but so far no response. We'll give it a few minutes, let them try again.
I'm so fucking big.
And then he's gonna like pause for a moment, just like probably
Every time.
weapons ready. Just in case something bad happened inside.
Yeet's
Is,
got his rock.
I'm bringing
Danger
Whirl
coming
with
out
me.
too.
Yeah, I'll hop out.
Who
You want me to
bringing with
open
you,
that?
Pivot?
The door.
I'm bringing Whirl, the one who just like stays in my my
Okay.
square. Gives me
Yeah.
a bonus to perception.
Like I said, kind of just let it play like twice more, and then just nod for Yeet to bust the door open.
I
said for Yeet, not the warthog.
I'm trying, baby. It's I swear to God, I am. Stay over there. No. Oh no. Face hog down. Just park it right there. It's fine.
I have a question just that came off the top of my head.
Mhm.
How does Yeet get into his mech? Like, where's the entrance?
I'm right now. I'm
He's the
picturing
only one
Jim
You
Carrey.
don't want to know.
Ace
Yeah,
Ventura?
Ace Ventura. Yeah.
Okay. All right. That's also what I was
Does
picturing.
not
and
ask too many questions.
Okay. As I said,
He's
that's
gonna
the
climb
only
in that
person I
side-
want the answer
inside
to
that
for that.
thing.
So.
In such a fashion as to be obscene.
I saw an edit once that forever married that image of Ace Ventura with
Yeah.
Danny DeVito crawling out of the couch naked and It's Always Sunny. And it's like now, whenever I see one of those, I immediately think of the other.
It
Same
is
energy,
definitely
obscene.
yes. It is both those things.
Ugh.
Just full of sweat.
Ah,
Just
there, there.
hair everywhere. His mohawk is just crazy.
All right. So, how are you going to try to open the door?
We don't think that there's enough power for an engineering check to bother. I could just do it. Like I could wrench it open.
Yeah, you don't think the facility seems to have enough power to.
All right.
move the door right now.
Okay. Do you want to wrench it open, or
roll,
do you want to explode it open?
I'd rather wrench it.
Okay. I'll stand
We
back.
don't
I will
know.
assist.
It's an SOS. We don't know what's behind.
Yeah, I'll
I
assist
assist.
on athletics.
Uh,
Assist.
I got a 26 on that. 14 on the die. Plus assist
2 assists. So that's
30.
right.
I like how we got out of our mechs to do this. We could have probably done this a little bit easier with the mech.
You
Yeah,
very
it is just-
easily
No,
could
we
have done
fly.
it with
I
your
mean-
mech. Yeah.
Yeah.
The doors are small.
It's actually my athletic score is only 3 less for you.
All right. So
Yeah.
with a couple seconds or minute or so of groaning, you guys do eventually find the essentially the willpower, and the door does pop open, and you see what appears to be like a little foyer, like antechamber.
Uh-oh. Things got frozen.
Ooh.
Just kind of general perception entering here. 2 on the die for 9.
All right. As you guys enter,
see
you
nothing.
all die. Nope. I'm going to play with the light settings here for a second, because as you realize, you coming in, this place is pretty dark. Well,
That's only 2 on the dice, so that's like a 6 perception for Magus. He's too busy turning the turning his flashlight on with his.
I got an 18 on the die for a 25.
I picture, because Magus is a Raxolite, and so Raxolites hold one-handed items like guns with their backpack device they have on them called an Elfan.
Yeah.
LFAN. That's the point
In
of
the
this gun.
most awkward way that you would never teach how to use a gun. This little fella is just like
Yeet.
put it up like this to the side, right?
Yeet has his flashlight in both of his hands, so it takes both hands to actually like lift it up high enough to actually make a difference where he can actually see well enough with it.
He
That's kinda what
doesn't
I'm
need a
picturing.
flashlight. He's got dark vision.
it is pretty dark in here. As you can tell, there is no power, and there is actually a roof on this building.
I'll have
But
to-
with your guys' perception checks, you guys actually don't see anything directly here in the foyer. But there is a glass door on the opposite side. And who rolled over like a 15? Pretty much
I
everybody.
got a 25.
No.
I
Not me.
think just Yeet.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, Yeet notices it, and it's actually pretty obvious once Yeet points it out. Is there is like a bloody handprint on the glass of the inside of the glass, like on the other side of the door.
That's probably not a good
Oh.
sign.
Okay.
Well, all right. Like I said,
So
eyes up,
through the glass.
weapons ready.
Yeah, Pivot will activate his like entropy shield and pull out his whip.
Yeet.
I'm gonna turn
It's like,
the
I keep that thing
turn
on me. And it
people's
pulls out a
torches
big
on
ass
just so
rock.
it's a little easier to see.
Yeah, because I assume my suit has like lights I could flip on.
Yeah, every suit has a built-in flashlight and comm system, so
And then he'll go ahead and snatch his solar mote into his hand and make ready for combat.
So I'm pretty sure
We'll
Soul
also
also
activate
emits
flashlight.
light in like a 20-foot radius around you.
yeah, your moat does. Yep. Yeah, I wish Tailspire had a little bit better light controls, but
Yeah.
someday.
Okay.
Yeah, so this door is also powered off, so it's not opening. So you are also going to have to wrench this one open.
Okay.
Assisted.
Magus will stand aside.
I'll assist again.
Ooh. I only got a 2 on the die for 14. Yeah, that's a 2.
With 2 assists, that's an 18.
It opens.
It's so
was,
small, it's hard for you to grab a hold of these things.
Yeah,
sometimes.
it does open with the combined efforts. And as it opens, the first thing you guys are hit with is the very obvious smell of blood and death.
Speaking of, I don't know if it's just because I'm zoomed in weird or because I'm a kind of boggy computer, but is this floor like super swampy looking, or is that just
No?
because it looks like from my vantage point, like it's up to Yeet's knees, and then it's hitting like 3/4 of pivots.
Nope.
No, I'm seeing pivot and yeet above.
That's
the...
wild. It must
Yeah,
just be
that's
the
a-
zoom.
Yeah. I can make it real bad.
All right. So with that, yeah, kind of Magus will hand sign pivot
Now I have no.
in front, followed by Danger. He'll come up third, and Yeet watch the back.
I
Or advance, careful, eyes up, cover.
Some kind of computer system or something in here, and then a bunch of bodies.
Yeah, like as Pivot came in, the first thing Pivot noticed, he stepped in something that was pretty gross.
Damn,
Yeah,
that
Pivot.
is. You went all out on these.
wow.
And you guys see essentially a pile of bodies, and there's all sorts of blood mixed around them. That's
Yeah.
pretty obvious.
Can I make
And
a
it seems to trail off to this direction, and they're all kind of seeming like they were make a medicine check, I guess. It'll be pretty simple. I might make Yeet medium just so it's easier to move this around.
I got a 14.
I got an
Yeah, I'll still be
18.
bigger.
All right, so it's pretty obvious, but they were definitely they're in the position like they are running towards the door, like this, the exit, and there appears to be a trail of blood leading away from them, down the hallway, and then you also see what seems to be a larger creature, blocking what appears to be a doorway that's like partially ripped off its hinges.
A living creature or a dead creature?
Roll me a perception check.
I don't wanna. 15.
12, 19.
You
15.
see its insides, so you assume it's dead.
That well, that's not good.
Nine.
Yeet
Identify
smashes
it?
it with his rock just to be sure.
What?
Certain.
So with
Before he does that, can I try to identify it?
Yeah,
You can get a tissue sample from it later.
our medicine checks, are we able to like identify how these people died? Was it claw, blade, teeth,
Ripped to shit.
explosions?
did
It's like, I'm no doctor, but
Did anyone have over 20? Sorry,
Yeah.
I got numbers already.
Yeah, out of 27.
oh no, never mind. That's
So, Danger, you kind of sitting there looking at one, and you can tell for sure that they died from what appear to be some sort of like natural weapons, either like claws or teeth.
Interesting. Could I tell like their facing at the time? Like, did something attack them from behind? I'm assuming that they weren't like clawed to death by these fleeing scientists.
that'd be pretty
No.
cool.
Yeah, it definitely seemed like everything was trying to make its way out of the exit, and then either they were already hurt on their way out, or maybe something killed them here and then went back. There's just so much gore, it's hard to tell outside of that there's a general trail leading off.
Interesting. Yeah, he'll turn to Pivot. So Pivot, critters, any idea what we're looking at here?
Trying to identify the like dead creature. I rolled low. If we take some time, I can use that xenobiologist field kit I just bought to get a bonus, but that takes like 10 minutes. So I don't know if we want to spend that much time figuring this out, but I think we would probably just want to keep moving. So I'll just 3 plus so just 9 for the life science to identify it. Unless did I buy a library chip? I don't think I bought a library chip yet. That was stupid of me. Yeah, I haven't done that yet. That was dumb.
Double check. You're not for sure able to identify what this creature is 100%. But you do kind of see that it kind of seems to be like a plant-based creature.
Okay.
Turn to Magus. Did you know him? Is he family?
Magus looks over at Danger, just like complete deadpan. That no, family's all dead. Sorry, not mine.
Oh, thank goodness.
And then
thank goodness your family's all already dead.
all the people dead all seem to be Demai. You guys don't need to roll a check to identify Demai. You see them all the time, every day.
Are there any like emblems or anything on any of their lab coats or on the walls or on like the computer screensaver? You know, like anything.
So the
Is this who
walls
they
are
are?
all kind of
I don't think
like
the screen.
the walls are all blank. The computer is off. They all have some sort of like nameplate, but it just has a number. There's no name. There's no like identifying
Clandestine.
like insignia or anything.
Is there anything I can roll based off of that to make some like educated guesses? Maybe culture or a science check or something?
Can I rifle through the pockets to see anything I can
look for IDs?
find?
Get some creds.
Yeah, you can do like a culture check.
$50. That's
17.
Kind of spitballing, assuming that this is obviously like maybe some sort of like conspiracy theorist type like research facility. Like, why wouldn't these people have name badges and stuff like that? Like, you really don't have any idea, but you're kind of it's just weird.
That's why I want to like rifle through the pockets, see if I forgot to leave a wallet behind or something.
Yeah.
Pepe Silva, man.
As you're
Pepe
rifling
Silva.
through one of the individuals, you roll me a perception check.
Okay. Also, do you want to roll a fortitude save to not vomit?
No.
We're professionals.
That's gonna be an 18 on the die for a total of 22.
As you're like rifling through you're going through, let's say, this person's pockets, and as you're rifling through this Demai female's pockets, you see their chest move up and down.
Whoa.
Oh,
Like they're breathing.
shit. I think we might have a survivor. I want to check their pulse.
Yeah, roll a medicine check.
I will give them a
I
serum
don't
of
think
healing.
it's that.
That's a
I
16.
don't think it's that at all.
Yeah, with a 16 and
Can Yeet
serum of
reach
healing.
over to grab the collar of his squad leader just in case?
yeah,
Oh, you need to pick them up real quick.
Yep. Just gonna
Yeet,
horse
no,
collar him out
Back,
of the way.
back off.
I will
Look, their
use-
chest is moving. They might still be alive. Hold on.
Yep.
I'll lead
I'm
down and inject them with the
Alright.
serum of healing, Mark 1.
when you inject them, you see like they'd like inhale again, but they're still out cold. Like they're injured, they have pretty large lacerations, but they are still alive. You've essentially like stabilized them,
Okay.
but they are not conscious.
Okay. Is there anything I can do?
Collect
I
him on
guess
our way
long-term stability is the medicine check. But that's like every hour. So
Yeah,
we will have to check on them. I guess right now, let's pull them gently out of the pile of
Yeah.
viscera and move them somewhere
Pull
a
them
little
out.
bit.
out. We could put him in a mech.
Yeah.
I
That's
don't
what
want
was
to.
thinking.
I don't know if we want to put them in the mech if we don't trust them yet.
We can, zip tie them.
Yeah.
They ain't
I
going
also don't want to
anywhere.
zip tie an
Look at 'em.
unconscious scientist either, you know?
No,
But you're the captain.
Honestly,
so.
I made just like, here, let's
He ain't-
pull them out of here,
he
zip
ain't
tie their
moving
hands
real.
together, store them in one of our mechs, and leave a radio so that way they can reach out to us if they regain conscious while we're still inside.
Yeet scrawls a nice little note that says, "Hi, you've been found unconscious." And leaves you out.
I'm gonna
May just
leave.
spell check it for Yeet.
I'm gonna leave Whirl with them as we explore. I'm gonna leave Whirl with them and tell Whirl if they wake up to just roll and find me. Just like roll and start screaming.
What happened when Whirl rolls through all this viscera?
I don't know.
Super
They
Whirl.
get bloody fur.
All right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
you guys
Whirly
can take-
burly.
I mean, it takes you guys like 10 or 15 minutes to. I mean, are you guys being, I would assume, following all safety protocols about dragging this person because you don't know their
MOI spine.
Injury
and all
status.
that.
Yeah.
like,
I figured the serum of healing first probably takes a little bit of the edge off from the real world moving of victims, you know? But
All right, so
But
they
yeah.
get taken out to your mechs. You
I
guys have,
assume
obviously, yeah.
within
The
our-
serum of healing is you. I mean, I've always thought like you can see them work in action, like it's the
Yeah.
whole little magic
Yeah.
like healing.
yeah.
like
Yeah.
a Wolverine effect.
Yeah, but not
that's
quite
how
as
I always picture it.
dramatic.
Not that good. A Mark 1's not
Like
that
old
good anyway.
Wolverine.
Like Old Man Logan. Like Old Man Logan. Yeah.
I always picture like
Uh,
the veins kind of protruding as it like flows through.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. It
Yeah,
Probably feels
it looks
really
super
icky.
bad for you, but it's
Yeah.
actually good.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's not good.
I always say like the color depends on where you got it from. Like depends on like what company made it or like what gods, clerics or whatever, you know.
yeah. So as you guys were,
Yeah, you roll that
you know,
one,
trying
it's
to
a
get
real
this
bad
person
job.
essentially cleaned up and taken out a little bit. You gave whatever little bit of medical care. You did like there was little like thorns like in their neck that you helped pull out, and then you also noticed like amongst like what just looks like Demai blood, there's also like a black like ichor amongst it too.
do the thorns
Oh,
look
like
like they
their liver
came
got
from
hit?
the creature that we found or a different thing?
Or
I could
Or, like,
roll a
they're going
survival
into
about it,
septic
maybe.
shock.
I will allow you to roll another life
I don't
science
have a
check.
medicine. I don't know why.
Can I do a
Science.
profession house card to see if like the spines make me think of any type of kaiju perhaps that's smaller in size?
You can try. I don't know.
I
if
got an
it'll be relevant.
18 on the life science check.
For profession Huskar, that's
you're-
going to be a 20.
Yeah, you don't know of any dancer magus. You don't know of any small kaiju that could fit inside this facility that shoot tiny thorns.
Small
Did you say
kaiju.
dancer.
I did also hear dancer.
Like the reindeer.
That you are just kind of sitting there thinking, and you're like, you're looking at the thorn, like maybe you're like rolling one around on your finger or whatever. It does seem like plant material. It's not like like a needle or anything like that. So maybe it came from the same creature.
Okay. If we're willing to take some time, I think I can roll again with a higher bonus, but we could also just keep moving.
I mean, I think maybe, Deanna, obviously it's your call, but maybe it has taken 10 minutes to secure and transport the person we found.
I'd say.
I
Well,
believe
but I
I
was
said it.
doing part of the security.
I gotta write
I
out
have to
that
like have the
long
kit,
note. It's
you
like
know.
a continued on the back. There's an arrow.
How long does the xenobiologist kit thing or whatever it take?
What it
10
says
minutes?
is you get using a xenobiologist field kit grants you a +4 insight bonus to life science to identify shit, provided you take at least 10 minutes to do it. And you could it also counts as an info sphere for taking 20. So I could take a 20 and get my
So-
bonus +4.
That's great.
So your last roll was an 18.
Yeah, I got 18 total.
Okay. So I'm just gonna take that +4, tap it onto that 18.
Okay.
That lets you kind of sitting there thinking, and you remember, one of your essentially like high school biology classes maybe, but you remember studying creatures on Castrovel, and how there are plant-based
Oh.
creatures on Castrovel, and you.
I
think
know
this
what this is now.
might be something called a Cacerit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those little bastards. I mean, I've only ever GM'd them, not played against them, so I love them. But yeah, okay. What does Pivot know more about Kasarix? Like what they are? What happens when you get shot by them?
You just remember that they have like some sort of like poison-like abilities, and they are a plant creature. Maybe you weren't paying attention that well in
Okay. All right.
class.
You're thinking about your run that was slower that morning for some reason.
Yeah.
When you were 14, training for your first marathon.
for your first one of the ultra marathons, the 100 miles.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Well, I will share this information with everyone else. It's like, I think that these thorns came from a Kasarix,
Oh, goody.
which is a Castrovelian creature.
Should
Is that bad?
Means
Don't
it's
know
non-local,
nothing
which
about
means someone brought it
Castrovelle.
here on purpose.
look to
Oh.
Yeet and I think he's saying that we should be ready to beat something down.
That's what the rock is for.
Yeah.
These things are poisonous too, so obviously this
Keep it
goes without
far
saying.
away.
But try not to get shot by them or bit by them.
All right,
I'm
let's,
definitely gonna get hit by it a lot.
let's keep advancing. Let's keep advancing. See if we can find this thing. See if we can find any more survivors. Let's keep moving. All right. Do you want to?
Pivot, were you gonna look at this Cacerik corpse any closer?
Yeah. Now that I know it's a Kasarix, I would want to, or now that I know the person or the people were killed by a Kasarix or shot by a Kasarix, I would want to look at this closer, confirm that it is one, and yeah, see what I can learn.
Yeah, you can peek at it, poke over it. If you want to give me another life science check, I'll give you like another like +2 circumstance bonus, basically.
All right. With the +2, that's a 21.
So you're looking at this, and you kind of see that this thing has the same types of injuries as the people do, and there are like thorns stuck in its skin also. And you remember specifically that Kisserics are not usually like aggressive towards one another. They're usually like friendly with other Kisserics.
So
We in a
something
goddamn
went
government
wrong
lab.
in the biological research facility about plant monsters from a foreign planet. Got it. Who could have seen that coming? Cool. And that is Pivot speaking. That's not that is like how Pivot reacts to this development. Who could have possibly foreseen that?
Honestly, my bigger worry is what were they researching and why.
What is
Yeah, the why worries.
plant monster? Why is because science. They're not about shoulda, all about coulda.
Can we try to access this computer? Can we like power it up with like a personal battery or the mechs or something?
You could try, yeah. Let me see if there's a way you can get any information.
Since none of us are good at computers, can we either A, roll engineering to hook it up, or B, like take 20? Which would take like a significant amount of in-game time, but no time at all in the real world.
I'm an analog man.
Personally, I think we should just keep moving forward and see if we can find one that might still have power be turned on, or possibly Survivor.
I mean, you're the captain. I just thought it might tell us what to expect in there, but we can always just go in expecting anything.
I mean, I feel like we should expect another Kisseric, possibly a little bit larger and meaner than the corpse over there.
It's definitely been programmed to be super aggressive. Because why not?
Or genetically engineered, or magically enhanced, or both.
Oh yeah, D, all of the above.
Yeah, definitely gonna be meaner if it's attacking its own.
But yeah,
I will take up a position in the back because I am taller than everybody and I have no AC.
I think we should
go.
Well, I was gonna say danger, then danger lead, then pivot, then me, then yeet.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and throw it on a stealth.
Pivot, your staff has reach, right?
Goddamn.
My whip has reached, yeah.
Yeah.
I also had a D6 to that.
Yeah, and again, I'm walking out with like the full riot shield and whip.
Oh.
I want it to be known that Yeet is not stealthy at all.
26 stealth for mages.
You probably assumed. I'm just confirming.
I got a 20 stealth. I'm assuming if we're trying to stealth, I'm gonna let safety a little bit ahead of us, and then pivot following, like maybe like I don't know, 15 feet behind, when possible, when relevant.
And then you hear boom.
You guys perception checks as you go down the hallway?
Yeah. Sorry,
Nope. Eyes closed, hands over my ears, running.
That's a
19 and
perception.
7. I got a 24 perception.
Hey, guess what? There's still more blood on the floor. It is a trail, and you do notice there are like 3 rooms, or at least 2 rooms, my bad, off the right of this hallway, here and here, and the blood goes up. And it is
I cannot
that same
get my mouse to actually
blood.
click eat. Thank you.
go ahead and roll another perception on the door, seeing if maybe there's any sort of safeguards or deterrents in place before I try to jiggle the handle.
Yeah. So it just seems to be like a locked door with a view, like a little viewport, so you can see through it. And seeing, if you're peeking through the inside, you just see like a small, like 15 by 15 foot room with appears to be like a drain in the middle of the room. The door.
That's not foreboding at all.
Yeah. So you guys see Danger go up there and just like jiggle the handle and shake his head no, won't open. And then he'll go up and just repeat the exact sequence on this door here.
It's you peek through, see the same thing in the inside, and the door also does not open.
Okay.
You would assume there's some sort of, I don't know what you assume.
Do we want to try to get in this room before we keep going? Because we could probably engineer our way in, right? Open the door with a engineering check of some kind.
Yeah. Let's
You could
Hot
try.
wire.
I'll roll it. I'll check it. Try it.
I will aid.
I'm gonna
I
try
do.
this one back here.
I aid.
Aid.
Teamwork,
Okay,
making the
so
dream work.
everybody aided, which is wonderful. So with the aids and my expertise, we're gonna have a 20 total.
It appears like it is like there's maybe like some sort of because the facility doesn't have power, that there is some sort of like mechanism that physically keeps the door shut. That is pretty hard to break.
To athletics.
You would assume that this is because it's a holding cell.
And I don't see anything inside when I shine my flashlight in there.
Nope, it seems empty. You just see the same
Would
thing.
you
There's
like me to
a
use
drain
the
in the middle of
athletics?
the room.
No,
I mean,
actually, I think it's if these are holding cells. There's nothing in there, and they're sealed shut. Like nothing can come out behind us.
Okay.
Then as you round the corner up here, there is what appears to be, it's not on the map because it's really hard to do diagonal stuff. There's supposed to be another door here that has been ripped off its wall, and it's just kind of like, you're basically walking over difficult terrain here in this like 10-foot area. As you see, the room opens up into a larger room.
All right. I'll throw down a fresh stealth check here. Okay. Coming to a 19, and then crawl kind of through that wreckage and take a look around the room.
While he's stealthing in, can I roll a perception check? See if I can catch sight of anything in that room.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm also gonna hang back and let him stealth in.
That's natural 20, so 24.
I don't see shit.
So as Danger gets a little bit closer, and then throws himself off the map.
No!
We knew him so well. Danger, unfortunately, is gone and perished. Never again face your presence.
My people needed me.
As Danger gets through that last little bit of wreckage into the open room, Magus, you're looking and you see what appears to be all the way down a large cage-like structure that is like ripped open from the inside, and you see a shift of movement inside of it.
Mages will call out for Danger to stop and collaborate.
Collaborate and listen.
Mm-hmm.
And just over comms, just whisper softly, "There's movement at the far side of that room. Let's get in position. Everybody get in close and ready, and then we'll move in as one."
You have a real nice soft whisper. I don't know if anyone's ever told you that.
Sometimes I find it careless.
Thanks. Oh shit! What happened? And then May just looks back at you like, "You come around the corner after we're already in the room."
Module.
Pivot, can you roll me a stealth check?
Sure can. Sure can. 11. Unless we're underground, in which case it would be slightly better.
Technically, you're underground.
How much?
Mhm.
How much
Are we?
is-
2 better.
Technically, yeah.
Or 1 better. Sorry, 1 better.
Okay. Yeah. Technically,
My plus
you're in
2
like
becomes a plus 3.
You're in a
underground.
facility built inside a cliff face, so I would argue that's underground.
I
Yeah.
mean, it's from being a Demai because the Demai are used to
There's
underground
definitely-
tunnels, so like it makes sense in a Demai facility.
Yeah.
I
But
feel
still only-
like
still only
you could
12.
you could make an argument that any building.
Mages.
I
can
had
you
my
give me
shield
a
out, which
stealth
gives me a slight
check?
penalty. But I guess I could have put that. Well, whatever, I did.
That's going to be a 25 stealth.
So as you guys come into past that little bit of wreckage there, Pivot, your foot just kind of squishes on something a little bit too squishy, and you see this creature inside this ripped open cage lift its head up and look just at you. And let's go to have a break real quick here, and then we'll come back with a little bit of fun.
All right, we are. Go.
Oh, welcome back again to Dude Where's My Drift as we continue our Mechageddon. Our uh, ragtag group of Omen Squad have been following a trail of blood through a mysterious facility and have now came across what appears to be making the trail of blood, but it does not appear to be its blood.
What are you calling ragtag? We are slick professionals.
I think ragtag's pretty accurate, actually.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Our tags are trim.
Let me live the
sir.
dream, though. Let me live in the dream.
Maybe Pivot's the one slick professional of the group.
I don't know about that. I did just literally slide like some flesh and signal the creature.
Still moving through the hallways.
He may be
is
an
like-
unruly booze hound, sir.
It is
but
like
he is a
difficult
professional.
terrain moving
Unruly
through
booze
that
hound.
hallway because of all the blood. But since you guys were moving at just a normal pace, I didn't make you guys have to roll for anything. But it is slick. And while we were off screen, I did the smart GM thing and got initiative all up and ready. And we're gonna jump right into it with Pivot. It's your turn going up first. You see this thing just lock eyes at you because you're the only one it sees currently.
Yeah. Pivot is gonna do what Pivot does and just run right at it and try to stop about 10 feet away. Can't really see exactly where it is. Is that about right?
10 feet away.
I think
more.
each of the squares is 5 feet.
Yep, these are all 5 feet squares. So do you want to be 10 feet away diagonally or?
No, I'm having trouble with like the lighting and just seeing exactly where stuff is.
Yeah. So it's
okay.
It's in this 4-foot square section.
Yeah, no, that's where I want to be, right there. And then going to just entropic strike it with my Xenolash, and fail horribly. I roll a 3 on the die, so womp womp womp.
Womp, womp, womp.
But I do have I've got my riot shield active and whip in one hand, and that's it.
Danger. It's your turn.
Okay.
Safety Secure Dad's not here.
Nope. Not anymore. Not right
Time
now.
for some danger peligro.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and power up into energy mode. And he can use, as a standard action, he's going to use his Stellar Revelation of Awakened Flames. I believe I'm within 30 feet of this creature, maybe? No, it looks like I'm not quite there. So in any case, I will move in and then standard action do that. Yeah, in energy mode, my movement bumps up by 5 feet. So I believe I get 35 now.
What's this thing do that you're doing?
When he tries to move, he will have to make a fortitude save or burst into flames.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
That's not a normal thing.
No, it's very much not. So yeah, move in standard.
Yeet, it's your turn. You're back down this hallway.
yeah. Yeet will approach. I guess things are popping off, so he'll move rather quickly. Can he make a straight line of it?
To the creature?
How far is that?
I don't know if you could.
I can't
Yeah, I
get the
guess-
thing to move to tell you like where what I'd like to do as far as movement goes.
How far? I mean, do you want to move into the room or?
I
like
want to
how-
move into the room, yeah, for sure.
How
I have 40
far?
feet of movement. If I can get in there and then just, I guess,
I mean, you can
I'd
get.
like. I really wanted to like bull rush it, but I don't think that's
Don't-
going to happen.
No, because it's partially in a cage, so like you can't. It's got slight protection
It's
from being bull rushed.
In a cage?
Yeah, but like the entrance of the cage is like ripped open, so it can leave the cage at any moment. There's
I'll just come
there's
in there
just-
and then I'm just going to haymaker it and just
right.
punch the shit out of this thing.
I think I'll get you.
Nat 20. That's a 29 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right. So, I need other dice. I don't have but the one dice. That helps. Okay. That is 13 bludgeoning.
Oh no. 13 bludgeoning. Math is very hard.
I mean, if you wanted, you could just round it up to 15, make it easier on yourself. Nice
Why
fives.
don't I round it down to 10 then? Give me a stupid
not how
ass quest
rounding
You
like
go
works.
that.
up from
That's
3,
not you
obviously,
closest
to
to
5.
13.
Like,
is-
I mean, I'm
that's
pretty sure
elementary
rules in
math.
Starfinder specify you always round it down.
My
so
son would have a field day with you.
Oh, that's true.
Magus. What are you doing?
sneezing. Okay, so it's about 40 feet away from me. I believe I am going to. Yeah, no, I'm going to stay right where I'm at. I'm going to call out for my team. All right, guys, just I think that's probably the thing that this causes the trouble. So we're going to take it out. Just go ahead and get it, and then
That's what they're doing.
I am going to then attempt to clever feint it. By looking across and like trying to get this thing's attention and like, hey, big green and ugly, why don't you go ahead and thorn yourself? And I'm going to make a bluff check.
We gotta workshop these things.
I know. I really need to workshop them. That's only a 6 on die for a total of 18. The DC for feint is 10 plus your sense motive or 15 plus 1.5 your CR, whichever is greater. And if it doesn't have an intelligence score, oh wait, no,
None of this
and then I
matters.
can't feint anyway.
18 is not enough.
Okay, so it is flat-footed to me until the end of my next turn, but not against everybody else. And that's my whole turn.
Okay. It's going to take a very nasty lashing tentacle at Yeet, because Yeet was the one that hit it. Nope, that's a nat 1.
Womp womp.
So that doesn't do anything.
That's the only thing that wouldn't get a hit.
And then it's going to basically provoke all the attacks, basically, and it's going to bully its way out of its cage.
No.
Alright.
Can it make a fortitude save as well?
It can try.
13 against the AC.
13 is a miss.
I just
It's
rolled
got
a
a
17, so 26.
26 is a hit.
I had a 17 to hit.
17 KAC.
Okay, I see.
That's a miss.
And I
And then
just
it,
saw it smash that fort save.
yeah, it had a 26 total in that fort save.
All right.
Oof. Oh no.
14 bludgeoning.
It's almost like a living creature is kind of fortuitous.
No, that's not.
You said
Fortuitous is not that.
Fortitudinal.
fortitudinal. That's it. 14 bludgeoning. You said.
Yeah.
All right.
Wait. Did Danger Pleaguer miss by 1?
I did. Well, at least one.
Oh, I didn't
Because
have
I put get him on it,
it.
which means there's an extra 1 on there.
At least one.
At least.
I also missed by at least one. But it was at least 7 also.
I'm gonna gaslight from now on. I only lost by 1. Come on. Get him's on there.
Just got to manifest it.
What did Danger roll?
Got a 17 on KAC.
17. I don't remember the get up being said out loud, but I'll allow it. So that'll be.
I
I did.
It was.
He did say it.
Yes.
He said it.
Yeah.
But
Did-
it
does
does say
that-
I
I
don't
led with
remember
it.
He said it in like role playing fashion.
That's why I didn't remember it.
Eh.
Yeah, it's and I had.
He's like, all right,
to
get
tell
go
him
ahead
that we're
and
gonna have
get
to
him in
workshop
there.
their insults.
Take this thing out. You guys focus targets on it. We got this thing first. Get him. And then I failed at my clever feint because it was not very good. And the dice heard that.
I was confused
I
because
heard it.
I didn't know you could get them, and I thought maybe they were both standard
Hey,
actions.
I
Yeah, that was
didn't,
only
I didn't
move
know
action,
that
actually.
your new dice should be so judgmental about you. That seems rude. They
Oh
just
yeah,
met
these things
you.
have been so swingy all night.
And you
It's
shouldn't,
been
as your
kinda
friend,
wild.
tolerate that.
So yeah, Danger that get them does make it hit.
Hell yeah.
So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay, this stat block is correct in Hephaestus, but it doesn't add the energy, so that is coming. Wow, max damage. Another 7 on top of 14. 21.
Ow.
Big old slam on the clipboard.
Ow!
Freaking Solarians, man.
Freaking Solarians.
Have we gotten Danger Pleaguer of Soulfire Fusion?
Yeah, I have one. That's why
Okay.
I'm. Yeah.
Had to make sure because it's wildly important.
Yeah, it's great.
Drop that there. Let me just do this real quick. Now we're going into round 2. Pivot, it's your turn.
All right, it's still it's within 10 feet of me.
Yeah.
Pivot is gonna try to just hit it again. Entropic strike through the whip. 16 is gonna be a miss, right? 16 against EAC. Where's that
16
hit?
against EAC is a hit.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
Rolling very low.
You have like an energy whip you're using?
The entropic
Sorry.
strike. That's just the
Oh.
Vanguard ability. So that's gonna be 9 points of, let's say, everyone else has been doing bludgeoning, all bludgeoning.
9 points of bludgeoning.
Yeah.
Oops, all bludgeoning.
And then they are entangled, or rather, they get to roll a save or become entangled.
Okay.
It is a reflex. Oh no! A creature hit by an entangle weapon becomes entangled until it escapes with an acrobatics check or a strength check. So yeah, it's entangled.
I don't like that.
And then going to guarded step up a little bit. And that'll be it.
Danger.
Okay.
Danger.
So I'm going to go ahead and move up, and I guess, have I observed anything that would make me think maybe this thing has reach before I go charging up to it?
It's big. It's a large creature. It does
Um,
have like a fleshy tentacle mouth.
yeah.
I'm a large creature.
So I guess I will, before I move out of this second square, attempt an acrobatics. Is that still something I can do in Starfinder? To like,
It's
Yeah.
very hard.
yeah, might as well try it because I have plenty of movement. Yep.
You
Okay.
can go through mine
So
without any.
yeah, I was just hoping not to
You can
provoke,
occupy my square too.
but I guess once I provoke, I might as well end up in a flank. So yeah, if it's inclined to take that AOO, it can.
Oh, it's gonna.
Hold on.
That's a it tries to hit you with its tongue or a tentacle, which I assume is going to be a hit because that would be a 24 total.
Yeah.
Okay, it's gonna hit you, and it's going to do some tentacle damage.
That sounds
You're
kinky.
gonna take, yeah, you're gonna take 13 points of damage, and I need you to give me a will save.
What if I don't want to?
Then it's a
Well.
won't save.
Unfortunately, I know you're a Solarian, so
I do have a bonus against a couple specific things. Oh god. Mind affecting. Yeah, is the only thing I have. But I assume it's a fail no matter what.
what bonus do you get for mind affecting?
Just a +2, so.
Oh wait, it is still a fail.
Plus a million.
You feel the sudden, urgent, like desire to hurt. Like you just feel more violent than you've ever felt. Ever.
That's not good.
Is that bad? I mean, I'm trying to kill this thing.
You're gonna be taking a -2 to all penalty attack, -2 to all attack rolls.
Okay.
And you don't gain any morale bonuses until you deal damage to a significant foe or ally.
Okay, so I'm just making this a straight attack because I'm in flank.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Saying you don't get them anymore either, because that's also
Yep.
a morale
You don't
bonus.
get them.
All right. Well, move standard.
All right.
Do I? It's
Yeet.
until I deal damage with an attack. Is that
Or
the-
use an ability to render a creature shaken, frightened, panicked, or cowering.
Okay.
Well, I'm gonna full attack this thing and just punch the shit out of it.
I wish you would.
All right, so that's -4. All right, that's a 16. That's 9 -4, 21 on the first one, and a 14 plus 5, 19.
They both hit.
Nice. Max damage 15 and 11.
That is enough damage to drop this thing.
Does that mean that he still has the penalty? I'm gonna get the high score now.
If there's any way that he can express this to us, like in character, to like, I need to hit something, then Pivot will absolutely let you punch him. Like, if you can absolutely.
I think it's
punch
gotta be
Pivot if you
Yeet.
need to.
I think in this moment it's gotta be Yeet.
You kill stealing fuck.
You hit him right in the shin.
Yeah, I mean, we'll drop out of initiative here. But yeah, Danger, you still just really want to hurt something.
Yeah, I feel like you
Try
guys.
to go around with me.
He's probably crackling with this electric field kind of, and
box it.
probably just sort of like manically, just chanting his own name, like danger, peligro, danger, peligro.
Goddamn Pokemon.
You all right over there, Danger?
He's
He
just like
leans down and
eyes are wide. He's twitching at you.
Securidad. Securidad.
There's no safety here. He's gone.
Calm down,
Captain.
Danger, just snap out of it, and Mage is gonna just like lightly tap Danger on the leg as he walks by him.
Attack of opportunity.
All right, so
Give me a
I guess-
fastball special, you. I could just throw you. Maybe that'd help.
All right, so this thing's gonna
Sure,
take
it's
care
over
of.
Would it help if I throw you?
I'd like to
Just
examine the
throw
body.
Just throw you.
You can roll me like a life science or medicine check on this. here.
21 life science.
So this is
Bomber
obviously
corpse.
another Kaceric, and you do notice that it is leaking whatever that black ichor. It seems to be coming from this creature.
Can I try to identify the ichor? Because that's not normally a thing for them, right?
No,
Because they're like plants.
no, it's not normally a thing. You can try.
I don't like your tone.
I'm
I
gonna.
just don't know.
Infested
I don't
with
know.
What do you
beetles,
have to roll?
and now it's got a
I don't know how
blackie.
successful you'll be without any sort of equipment.
Well, I have the xenobiologist field kit,
I'm gonna examine the
okay.
bodies over here.
but that does only help with flora and fauna. So if it's something like mystical or weirder, then it probably won't help.
Yeah. It's not going to help.
Okay. Can I just roll something?
Yeah. Either life science or medicine.
18
So
life science.
it's obviously not like any type of like fluid that you think should be coming out of a Kaceric. But you're able to take a sample of it pretty easily.
Okay, yeah, I'll the field kit, like, even it comes with like vials and things like that, so I will keep a sample of that to bring to people smarter than I am.
And
I will tell everyone, like, this has something to do with whatever's going on here, because like this is not normally a goo that is produced by Kaceric, so try not to get it on you. I mean, I
Dangerous, you're
feel like
looking
that
at
should go
the
without saying.
two
He
bodies.
looks at Danger. And he's like, "Did you get some in your mouth? You got some in your mouth, didn't you? You got a little bit in your mouth. And you spit it out."
He looks at you, his eyes fully dilated. I'm fine.
Okay, I still think that you should probably just hit one of us.
Why? Why would I do? Why would I do that?
Because you look really, really mad right now, and you look like you need to hit somebody.
Yeah, Pivot will like hold up his hand. Like,
Don't
just
you
punch
have
my hand.
brothers?
Just
Yeah.
punch me in the palm.
Yeah, just
He pushes him.
just go ahead and punch Pivot real quick. He probably deserves it.
Rude, but okay.
Um,
I mean, I was already offering. No need to add that in there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you can roll a diplomacy on me. I'll just use my will DC.
Yeet has
I'm
no
trying to
diplomacy.
convince you to
He
punch my
pushes
fist.
you.
Yeah.
To punch my hand.
No,
I
roll
got
an
a
attack.
14.
I've got a
14.
DC of 13, so I imagine in his heightened state here, he's just
I put my hands up and you punch me in the face.
Yeah.
I just punch me in the palms. Just right in the jaw.
I don't know. I would petition that I don't think I would like summon my Solarian weapon and go full out, but probably just like a little, a little slap just to get the
You do have to deal damage for it to go away.
Your Solarian
Okay.
weapon is
D3. D3 plus your strength mod.
Yeah, D3 plus straight, because you're just like basically punching him in the face.
Okay. So yeah, I'll roll the D6 and halved. Okay, so 5. Good stiff slap.
Why'd you slap me? What did you?
Yeah,
It's
that
fine.
was
You feel
super
better?
rude.
Do you feel better?
Yeah, he's oh man.
Fucking
Ah.
slaps.
He
Use
looks
your
around. He's,
fist. Ah, that sucked.
I did. You guys are right. I got yeet. I had the ichor. It was in my mouth, and I feel a lot better. Thank you,
Yeah,
Pippin.
always spit, never swallow.
Next time, fist. Fist.
Magus, you're
Sorry, I don't know how to use anything other than this clipboard.
looking at
If
these
I'm being
two
honest.
Well, I'll teach you.
Okay.
I got a
They
24
are-
medicine check.
They are also both dead and have similar wounds to everybody else you've seen. One is a human and one is a half elf, though.
Any reading through the pockets? Is there any identification or anything I can find about them?
Just like the others, nobody actually has anything. They're wearing big science wear. Roll me a perception check. Magus.
It's a
Just majors.
20.
Something does catch your eye through this glass door here. You see a council with a blinking light, and it's the first thing you've seen with power on
Okay.
in this place.
Hey guys, I'm gonna come check this out. Can one of you come open the door for me? As I say
Like
it's
hear me get
locked
slapped
shut.
right as you're saying that.
They're just slapping each other anyway. I got a 22 on that.
I'll throw
it's-
down. Aid. Oh yeah.
Was pivot aiding?
Yes.
All right. The two aids are enough to push you over, and the door slides open, and you're again hit with the smell of a dead body, as there is a body in this computer chair kind of slumped forward over the council.
I
Ugh.
wish we could find the power just to turn on the air conditioning a little bit.
Could activate your armor's environmental protections.
Last time I put my helmet on, I bumped my head even harder.
Just perfunctory medicine check. It's a 16,
I aided if it helps.
17 medicine check on this body.
You think the cause of death might be the gunshot wound to their head.
Oh, that's
the
it.
whole time.
Heard.
There's
Does
blood
it look
everywhere.
self-inflicted, or
There's a
does it
big
look like
hole.
someone did it to them?
They are holding a gun in their
Wow.
Doesn't actually answer my question.
Danger looks in the room and he's like, "Oh wow, gunshot. That's crazy." Yeet, you said something about AC, right? And flicks out at like a little business card. It's like, I didn't know you were a clean air enjoyer, but look us up.
No.
No.
No rapture, no sin, no earthly pleasure greater than air conditioning.
Oh, everything vanished on it. There, wait, hold on.
Matus is climbing under the console to get a better look.
I was trying to climb onto the console.
Yeah.
Get a better look. There we
A long
go.
way up.
It's a long way up.
Let me get a jetpack.
I will try to. Wait, am I the best computers person? Is that what
I
we
think
established
you
with my
are.
+2?
Yeah.
My
Yes.
+2 is the best.
You are
Okay.
our only
By far.
computer person, yes.
All right, I'm gonna try. Can I? No, I have to roll. All right. Ooh, 19 on the die. 21 computers to try to figure out what's happening here.
If I can aid
This
without
was a-
being trained as a
This was a
That's an aid?
DC 21. We don't need
Ah!
Holy cow. That was the only way you would have got that time besides the 20.
Yes.
Hell
Uh,
yeah.
So you're able to power on this system specifically. So the computers kind of light on. You are able to see that these are the computers putting out the distress signal, which is why they still had power.
Makes sense. Can I access anything else on there?
Sure. What do you want to access?
Is there a file labeled "README" that explains what the fuck is happening?
There's not a file.
Okay, in that case, then are there like logs, like video logs or anything?
TLDR.
Is there one labeled GM_info dump?
So yes, there are several monitors that display that. You do see that the computer is still logged in, and you see that there is currently on the screen a command prompt, like menu open up, and you can see the last command entered was to essentially delete a bunch of files.
Of course.
This
Control
is
Z.
super sketch.
Control C.
Yeah, But dude,
Okay. Is there anything that wasn't deleted though?
Yeah, you can kind of close out that command prompt menu and kind of snoop around a little bit. You can find that this facility was conducting experiments under the supervision of a Dr. Evil Gress.
his name
Dr.
is
Evil?
Dr. Evil, really?
Earvol.
Okay.
Earvol. Not evil. Earvol.
Dr. Egress? Dr. Egress. That's what you're...
Dr. E. Gress. Yes. Dr.
Wow.
That's somehow you
Okay.
Evil Gress.
evil gress. Got it. Evil egress. Got it.
Earv Gress.
Earworm dress.
Okay.
Don't like
All
that.
right.
You do see that there is a brief record of some specimens that have been in this facility, including some wabu, some carcogs, and 3 Casserics. And then you can find there's a little bit of information that only the Casserics had remained in the facility.
What was so the Wabu is like my pet whirl that I have with me.
Yeah.
The Kasarks,
Yeah.
we know. And what was the other one you said?
Carcogs. They're the gorilla kaiju.
Oh, okay.
Really? I'm shocked they fit car cogs in here. But wait, did you say 3 Casserics?
They're my size, aren't they?
3,
They're huge.
right?
It does say 3 Casserics.
All right, guys.
One,
There's another one out there.
two.
But let's get this taken care of and secure the facility before we report this in.
Was there any other intel on there?
That's about everything. You do searching under with the information about the supervisor. They were working under a work visa sponsored by a company called Service Solutions LLC.
Service Solutions LLC. Anyone ever heard of them?
Nope, but just click. Yeah,
That's
free.
what kind of check is that going to be?
Got a picture with
Did I
our
learn about
I got
that?
a 22 on culture.
I can roll to know about corporations with a DC -5.
nice.
Sure, go ahead.
That's gonna be a 21 culture for me as well.
Oof. Rough with an that one.
But the DC is lower.
Yes.
But it's probably that's like at least a 22, right?
To rub it in everybody's face, Service Solutions LLC is just generic enough of a name that you guys have no idea about what it could potentially be.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the
not
most
shocked about that.
CIA fucking sounding shit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You do see a
Like,
document
this is
on the computer
absolutely a spook job.
that refers to this place as testing facility number 4.
Well, that's
Number
not
4. That denotes that there's at least 3 others and
good.
possibly
At least
more.
one more.
At least one more.
And that there is a ton of data that has been now deleted, but you can see timestamps going back for 2 years.
Okay.
But
Oh,
you can't
that's not
tell
good.
what the data was.
So, is there like a hard drive room that we could find?
You would think this would be it.
That's it?
Yeah, I was thinking that we should take the hard drives with us.
Yeah, I was just.
'Cause you can
Yeah.
always
bank
access
all
deleted
these,
data.
These
Yeah.
banks.
It's well beyond our abilities, but yeah, we should, when we're leaving this place, let's try to, if we don't have to leave in a hurry, maybe let's try to grab all these hard drives on the way out.
All right, we go ahead, take them out
Like a
now,
server
and then
room or something.
we'll go see if we can find that other Geseric, make sure it's dealt with.
And I'd like to see if there are any more Wabus still alive, so that we could save them. They're an endangered species.
They were.
They were. Now they're,
Well,
they're
they
getting
probably
there, but
still are
still.
endangered, but yeah. So where are you guys going next?
Are we able to pull up the hard drives?
I mean, roll me an engineering check.
Okay.
I will aid. I do.
That's a natural 20 plus 9 plus my expertise for 31.
I don't.
Plus 8.
Yeah, I'll just.
Don't
aid.
forget my +2.
8.
Plus
Okay.
6
plus
my
6.
age, so
Yeah.
37.
Yeah, with like 20 minutes.
He's
of
really
time,
good at getting those tiny screws.
You're able to get in there and you're able to pull they're not small. I mean, they're still.
No.
This is like a server database, basically.
Yeah.
But you can pull them out.
I get them disconnected,
And
and
you're able-
Yeet pulls them out, and I pull off the wires. Teamwork.
You're just like carrying the wires behind, like someone carrying like a rod.
I'll just throw them all in my rucksack.
If we're gonna carry them out to the mech, we can also check on the scientists, since it's probably been a little
Well,
while.
I'd rather
It's
just
been a while.
clear the place out
Been a
first before we
while.
go
Scientist has been
back out to the
bleeding
mechs.
out.
You're the captain.
Yeah, let's get this place cleared out, and then we'll head back. Then report and head back to HQ.
If
Or
he
the base.
dies, he dies. I'm with you, Cap.
Same order. Danger, pivot, me, and then Yeet. Bring up the rear.
I'll just, for shits and gigs, throw out a little stealth check here. Little 15.
It's gonna be a 22 stealth for Magus.
I'm gonna put my shield away. Make me a little bit better at stealthing, but still only a 10. So womp womp.
I don't see why you're even rolling it when Yeet exists in this party.
It's so that we can get better placement before you make a bunch of noise, or as it's
I will
been so
just
far,
wait.
me. Or
Because
I
Doge
You're
can be a
just telling me
kind
when.
game master and just take our average stealths and then have that be what they have to beat to notice us.
You're going which way you going? Danger?
Well, I just rolled a 16 perception to see if there's any meaningful distinction between the two doors.
There isn't. They appear to be some sort of like research labs. I mean,
It's
the whole
all
place is a research
superficial.
lab. So, but there's nothing.
Nothing
There's no
meaningful
markings on the
whatsoever.
doors or anything.
Okay. Yeah, looks to Magus kind of quizzically.
Can I open both at once?
Never a good idea.
Look, there's only one thing in here. It can't come out us from two different directions.
Well, there's also a bunch of
I
wobblies,
vehemently disagree.
and they're probably not dangerous, but this Ichor is making things weird, so
Well, I
I
thought
don't want to
it
get swarmed
said
by
that
100
the only thing
wobblies
left
either.
here was the Casserics. Everything else was gone from the facility.
Oh, okay. I missed that. Sorry.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Did
Pivot
say
didn't miss that because he was the
yeah.
one reading it, but but I missed that.
Yeah. Which way you going first, or are you doing both at once?
Both at once. Let's go.
Alright, shield back out.
You get
Alright,
one
who's
side,
opening
the other two get the other
which
side.
door?
Why am I getting one again?
Because I am useless and you are not. I do not have musculature. I am a little bitty plant.
Dude, I can't see. You gotta get off my lap. That's a 12 on the die. That's 24.
I'll toss down
Uh,
8.
You're opening this door.
I guess. I can't see it. It won't. I can't get the fucking thing to move. All I can
hate
see is the rolls.
Someone.
All right. So you open this door, and there is a hiss of a sound as a mouthful of acid is tossed your direction.
Look, you feel like this is a shredding.
I'm
Mary's
gonna close my
Casseric,
mouth.
And Fred's gonna
I close my
on the
mouth.
door.
It's a 21 to hit your
Oh yeah, for sure. Get out of here.
KAC.
Clawing the shit out of me.
Also, I'm pretty sure we've got the other one open too, with
Yeah.
23 on from Danger Peligro.
Oh, I was aiding. I was being insubordinate.
That's fair.
All right.
So full of that ichor. He's got that sauce.
I just need to slap a squad mate.
So you get hit by 6 points of acid damage, and I also need you to make me a will save.
I got a 16 on the will save. And 6 points, you said?
Yep, 6 points of acid.
Like he's about
got
to
it in my
punt
mouth.
mages somewhere.
Nope, you feel fine.
Oh, there it is.
It didn't seem to get into you as much as you wanted to. So let's quickly roll initiative again.
As much as I wanted to, which is exactly
But
none.
I wanted to.
It's a 15 for mages.
13 for Pivot.
Got 18.
Sorry. 9. 10 on the dice.
Right. Let me very quickly shuffle. We got slightly different order. Magus. Pivot. Creature. And then eat. All right. Danger, you're first. There is another Casseric that just tossed a mouthful of nasty at Eats.
All right, I'm gonna this time enter resistance stellar mode, and then I'm going to move in.
Here's a mean question. Would the
Mhm.
Casseric have an AOO if it had been waiting to attack?
Oh,
That's
I
a
would
you-
say
know
yeah.
it attacked in the
I would
surprise
just-
round.
Like, if
Yeah,
it's not,
I mean
it's
it.
not flat-footed because
I mean,
got
you
the
could
action.
just as easily say it readied an action to attack.
Yeah.
You know,
Right. That
Yeah.
that reading makes a lot of sense to me. I did just fly by it because in my mind it was flat-footed, but Danger's not a thinking man too much. So I'm good with this. If you want to take that AOO,
Because it was aware of you guys coming down the hallway.
yeah, I wouldn't think
Yeah,
it would
then-
be flat-footed. Maybe
it
mechanically.
also sprayed acid at me as its reaction
Right.
for opening
Did
it.
it spray acid?
No, it shot acid during the surprise.
Which is essentially, yeah, the surprise
During
round.
the
So you're not
surprise
round.
flat-footed.
Oh,
I guess.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then it gets an
In
AOO.
that
Yep.
in that instance, then I agree. Yeah.
Although it hasn't acted again. No, definitely.
It acted in the
where it
surprise
can
round, so
No,
act-
it
but it
definitely
acted in the surprise. Okay.
because it didn't use a
that's good.
reaction since then, right?
Yeah, it hasn't
No.
used a reaction.
Correct.
So that's going to
So-
be a 26 of tongue damage,
Still hits.
or 26 of tongue hitting.
26 of tonguing.
Did you say that
26 of tongue.
procs a will save?
Just canceled all of us.
So it's going to be
Just-
14 points of
Immediately.
damage, and yes, it will proc a will save.
All right. But with my bonus, that's an 8.
You're
But
very angry at
it's a
once.
hard 8.
I don't know why, but you think it might be because every time this thing tongues you, you get these little spores stuck in you.
Hmm. I've been tongued by a creature or two in my day. This has got to
Humble
be
brag.
one of the worst.
Don't worry,
I'm,
one day when the tonguing is
Somebody
done.
went to college.
I will take a move action and try to hit it with a gravitational lock.
Can you do that as moving? Oh, you're gonna do a separate move action.
Yeah, one move action to get there, and then now that it's adjacent to me, I can use another move action. It'll have to make a fort save if it wants to move away.
Okay. May just
What?
clear out some of these dice. It's your turn.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna say that don't worry. Someday when the tonguing is done, we'll just take our leave and go. And anyway, Magus is going to.
No one say anything. Just dead air.
I appreciate you guys very much. Magus is gonna move into the room, see this thing, and oh boy, I'm going to try and clever feint it again. We see how this is going to go, so just so we're clear. I'm just gonna stop trying to quote sea shanties now. Anyway, that's a 17 on die for a total of 29.
That'll do it.
So he's gonna be flat-footed against everybody until the end of my next turn, and that's my whole turn.
Okay. Pivots.
All right, Pivot's gonna do what Pivot does and run in the room. I can't. The lighting makes it. There's no room like next to it for me to try to get into a flank, right?
Behind
over
it,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
You-
Could I get
you
behind
have
it?
You could get behind it, but
I will athletics check to jump up on the table if you want as I'm moving.
yeah. Give me an athletics check because you're gonna have
Ultimately
to
trying to get here.
Yep.
12 on the die for a 19 to just kind of like leap up on the table.
Yeah, you push a chair out of the way and it like hits the Kaseric and it makes like a gnarly noise. But yeah, you're able to get back there. It doesn't have
Alright.
reactions. It already did it. So
Yeah. All right, and then going to attack. Natural 1. Womp,
that's
womp, womp,
not gonna be
womp.
a hit.
I had a feeling.
I'm
is
not
the-
high enough level for that yet.
Yeah, it is gonna be the Kaseric's turn then, unless you had something else you could do.
No,
All right, it's
not yet. I'll have many tricks
now-
later, but none yet.
It is now being flanked, and since you're the last one that took a swing at you, it's going to lash out at you with its tongue.
I do
okay.
have, I should say, I have the aversion coding, which gives me a +2 to my AC against bite attacks. Now, it's because it tastes bad, so I feel like tongue should also
So
apply.
It has a bite attack and it has a tentacle attack, and it's using its tentacle attack.
Okay.
That'll be a 21 to hit KAC.
Yup.
All right. For 14 points of damage, and I also need you to make me a will save.
Oh, 18 on the die for a total of 18.
You're okay.
Damn. Vanguards. That's rough.
Yeah. -1 wisdom, +1 base.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not gonna do anything else.
All right.
My
Alright,
reflex
so-
is 0, so I feel you.
Yeet, it's your turn.
It's Yeet's turn, yeah. Yeah, for Yeets. I have a pretty good reach. Can I reach this thing from where I am? I can't really see. All I see is some counters, I think.
Yeah, you.
No, you're 15 feet away.
Yeah, it's
15? Okay.
depending on whatever square you're technically. I mean, if you're technically occupying this.
Well, I will
square-
guard it in. If I'm 15 feet away, I will guarded step one 5-foot square in and box it. Or
Yeah.
should I throw my rock at it?
Do whatever your heart desires.
Yeah, you can do whatever.
I'm
you
gonna
want.
throw my rock at it. I haven't thrown my rock. I'm gonna yeet my rock. I'm gonna stay where I was, and I'll just throw my rock.
That's the way you do it.
Is that considered a range attack?
It's a throne. I don't know.
Yes.
Thrown attacks are range attacks.
Yeah.
That would provoke.
Even from
Okay.
you said you weren't gonna.
It doesn't have a reaction. It's flat
It
footed.
just went.
What?
It is flat footed.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, never mind.
Nice.
I got a 19.
Way to faint.
So that's a 28 to
28
hit it
gonna
with my
hit.
rock. And I need to look at the right thing.
Check that Greg Evans doesn't boost my intimidate so much.
One.
I'm fainting way more.
D8 is a D4 that's butt to butt, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's
Two
it.
D4s. That is 16 points of bludgeoning, and my rock come back.
Okie dokie. It takes 16 points of bludgeoning.
It is adamantine, if that
It doesn't mean anything.
does anything.
Round 2. Danger.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and try to hit it with the old trusty clipboard here.
You do have a -2 for being very angry.
Yeah. Thankfully I'm in a flank. Not thankfully, I rolled a 2. I will move action again. Kind of keep that gravitational anchor up and end my turn.
All right. Magus.
All right. I'm going to use my inspiring combo ability. So this is going to let me do a clever feint and an attack as a full action. I am going to attack first. So that will, and I'm going to be firing my shiny new frostbite class 0 pistol. I fell out of the box, doesn't count. That's a 9 on the die for a total of 15 against flat-footed EAC.
15 against flat-footed EAC is a hit.
Cool. That's going to be 6 points of cold damage.
6 points of cold damage.
And then
It takes some amount of cold damage.
And then I'm going to attempt to clever feint it again with some magic words that. Oh wait, is that all you got? I got better licks from my grandma.
What?
Gross.
That's
You being an adult?
He went to college too.
What?
going to be a 22 on the bluff check for fainting.
That just raises more questions.
I believe 22 is enough. It is been painted.
All right,
I
so
would
still
also be thrown off.
flat-footed to everybody until the end of my next turn.
I'm giving pivot a
And-
flat-footed too.
I cannot use my
Who was
fine combo for 2
flat-footed?
rounds. So
All right. Pivot. You just heard some really
Yeah.
questionable material.
Full
So
round action,
exotic.
scratching his head.
was I was thinking like with a
I don't
like
need to hear it.
No.
Um,
No.
getting beat with a wicker cane.
My grandmother
No?
riding by on a tricycle giving me the finger.
All right,
I'm gonna try. I'm just gonna hit it. I was thinking about doing something fancy, but no, I'm just gonna swing on it. 16 against EAC, plus flanking and flat-footed.
That is a hit.
Right. 10 bludgeoning damage.
In bludgeoning damage. It
I
looks
smack it.
very close to dead.
All right. I don't think I have anything to do with a move action right now because you're not adjacent. Yeah, that's it for me. Oh, I should have. I forgot. I always forget the Vanguards as a move action can expend entropy points to do damage, more damage on the next hit. Whatever.
So it's going to full action take an attack at pivot and then attack at danger. So we're gonna do pivot first. That's a 22 to hit pivot with a tentacle.
Yep.
For 11 points of bludgeoning damage and a will save.
Okay. Give them entropy points. Thank you. 12.
You feel the violent urge to punch something very hard.
Okay.
All right. And then the attack on danger. That's going to be maybe a miss. When I roll a 6
Uh-huh.
plus, it's a 14 to hit KAC.
With my new armor, that's a miss.
Heck no.
Nice.
All right. It is Yeet's turn. This thing looks very close to dead, but not as close to dead as it looked a round ago.
Well, I will just go ahead and attack it then with my rock. 15, 24 to hit.
Yep.
And 15 bludgeoning.
Cool. You rock this thing to death as it drops from your rock. Because it only had 3 hit points.
Hell
But
yeah!
before that, it had 1 because it had fast healing. It also, anyone can roll life science or medicine check looking at it. But it'll
Do
be
you say I get a
pretty
penalty while I'm angry?
Just
Doesn't
to
matter. I
attack
rolled a nat
rolls.
1 anyway.
Yeah, it's just a penalty to attack rolls.
Okay. Yeah, I rolled a nat 1 life science.
I love that I've kill stolen on both the times that you guys have been angry.
It's pretty.
The worst part
obvious
is if
now.
I remembered how Vanguards work, I would have killed it before it bit me. Or before it hit me.
It's pretty obvious.
It's
tell
a lot
even
to
from that
remember.
one that this guy was already injured when you guys came into the room. It was already leaking black ichor everywhere, but some of its wounds had partially healed. It's very easy to tell. So
Huh.
it was probably already hurt.
I'm guessing that's
I feel
probably
like
the one that
Pivot-
fought the other one.
Yeet doesn't have either of those skills, so he doesn't believe that at all.
Pivot is probably the type who's like always smiling, and you look at him now and he's just like lips real tightly closed, just kind of like staring
Wow.
in the middle distance.
I think maybe there's a chance that he looks
It's
across
like
the
when
way
Chris
and
Traeger got
sees.
sick and he realized
I was thinking of just like, Peligro, come here.
Yeah. I think there's this like mutual understanding as like Danger's now like, you see how it feels, and they just like prepare to just like Danger will say, you said you could teach me how to throw a punch. Seems like
Alright.
a good time.
All right, wrist straight, thumb out. And it just fucking punches you in the face.
Again, he's just gonna throw a slap. He didn't get it. So yeah, we'll just both make the unarmed attacks on each other.
Yeah. I rolled 12 if we're rolling the attack roll, but if we're letting each other hit, then
I think
feel
it's
like,
an auto hit. Yeah.
I don't have I can't find a d6. I'm obviously not going to make it an entropic strike.
Here, I'll roll it for you.
roll a
Thank
d12
you.
and divide
That was a
by
lot.
3.
One. So, and I have a low
Four.
strength. That's +1. Yeah. So just 2 points of damage.
Okay. I got you for 6 this time.
That's a hard.
Pivot's going to
Those
need to take a
slaps.
break.
It's like that fucking slap show that fucking those idiots do.
Doge. Is there anything accessible on these computers, or are they without power as well?
So these appear to be some sort of like research room. There are a bunch of equipment in the room, like test tubes and other testing devices. The back corner that you were just into seemed to be like a temporary containment field that is also all busted and ripped open. But I didn't build it that way.
You said there were test tubes and testing equipment. Like what kind of testing equipment?
Like to test samples and stuff like that.
Okay, we're just going to collect a few more samples of the black ichor and blood from this guy here with the test tubes that are in this room.
Definitely.
While Poe takes their 10-minute rest.
Yeah.
Anybody else?
Do we have enough equipment here to, say, furnish a advanced med kit?
Or upgrade a basic med kit into an advanced med kit?
Let me double check. Make
I
sure
like
I'm
where your
not
head's
gonna
at.
get anything too good.
I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, I can afford one by myself.
Yes. I'm between these 2 rooms, so both of these research rooms, because there's actually not going to be anything to fight in the other room. They're both research rooms. But between the 2 rooms, you're able to find essentially enough research equipment worth up to 6,000 credits, or enough stuff to piece together an advanced med kit.
Wait, 6,000 credits or an advanced med kit?
We take the 6K.
Yeah, because
I mean-
advanced med kit's 2,700.
No, I mean, obviously 6,000 credits or advanced med kit plus whatever 4,000 it would be or whatever it would be.
Okay, then we'll do that. And we'll
Hell
take
yeah.
the advanced kit right now.
Cool.
So that's 2,700.
Pivot
So
will hold
that's
on to
3,300
Yeah.
divided 4 ways is 825 a pop each. Throw that out my
Actually,
setup
wait. Are
here.
you gonna hold? Are you the better medicine person, Magus?
It's only mine's only a +5 right now,
Mine is also only a +5 right now.
but I'm gonna put some more ranks in it with our next level up. So
Same, but if you want to hold on to the advanced one and I'll hold the basic one, I'll just keep holding the basic one. Then
Sure,
yeah.
that
And
works.
later we'll have. I'll just also get one later.
works for me.
And you could probably, if you wanted, to try to power up some of this equipment and test the samples here if you wanted to.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
It'd be
I
a
can
lo-
roll an
life
engineering check
science.
to help power the stuff up. Life science now I'm useless
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
Do I get any like circumstance bonuses or anything, or is that just kind of included in the DC?
It's included, I'm pretty sure.
Ooh, 19 on the die for a 25.
Yeah, you like kind of run it through like this like spectrometer type thing basically, and then it runs through like a centrifuge, and I'm just saying science equipment now. But it
I wasn't gonna call it
basically,
out.
I say I feel like this is
You
like your
basically-
wheelhouse, Doge.
Whoa, whoa,
Somebody
slow
went to
down.
college.
it basically you're able to determine that there is some sort of foreign matter in the Caseric's like cellular structure, but it doesn't actually specifically identify what the foreign matter is.
Right. We'll take whatever data we can from the computers.
There's gotta be
Photograph
some
everything.
biohackers at the base.
And then in the other room, it's kind of the same thing. There is more research equipment. There is another set of stairs in that room that if you go up the stairs, you will find what seems to be like a large storage room that has like a platform that can raise up to the ceiling. And if you go down the stairs, it appears to lead to like a pretty simple like little residential area, like bunks and baths and stuff like that, which I did not build on the map.
Okay, loot everything.
Take our time. Go through
So
everything.
we're just full on war cramming our way through this. Okay.
We're not working on anything. We're making sure we are trying our best to identify who the people who worked here were.
Well,
And
it's not a war crime the first time.
So yeah, as you're kind of going through the stuff, there actually like really isn't anything you would think be of value. Everyone has very generic like work clothing. There's no personal effects. There's no IDs or anything.
Damn.
You do eventually find what appears to be like the generator room,
Nice.
and you could turn the power back on if you wanted to.
Yeah, let's do that.
sure. Is there anything in the supply room upstairs that we could pilfer?
It seems like it's been cleared out. Like they had a recent maybe shipment out or something like that. There's nothing really immediate of worth to you guys.
You want engineering?
Yeah, engineering to power up the.
Aided.
That's
I got a 24 plus AIDS.
That is enough to kick the power back on and the lights.
I'll say
would
yeah. I
come back
have
on.
8 on that too. But I think my was like 21 total. Alrighty.
And as you guys, too much lights, too many lights,
Too much.
too many lights.
Too many lights. Too many lights.
As the lights come back on, the doors open back up, and that is, you guys are able to make your way back to your mechs.
Making our way back to our mechs.
All right.
Walking
And that
fast.
seems to be a good stopping point for tonight. As you guys make your way, I'm assuming back to Outpost Ekarthy for.
Debrief and drop off the information, I guess.
Is the scientist still alive?
Actually, I want to take this guy out into the middle of the desert with a ratchet and just
Yeah, that's a
like
great question.
yank him until he answers our questions.
Is the scientist still alive?
Okay. They seem to still be alive, but their condition has not really improved.
Yeah, I say we just
With
go
the
full blown
basic
torture
medical
on this
care you
guy
guys
and
gave
just
them.
Find out everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll take him back to base and keep them under guard and watch.
And
Bring them to our
whatever
friendly
you guys
Skinner better.
finally decide you want to do will be a discussion for next time, as we call it an end here tonight on Dude Where's My Drift.
Woo!
Woo!
Thank you for running Doge.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for playing. Hopefully you
Yeah.
enjoyed the map and the
Yeah.
I always enjoy the maps.
mysterious event. And I think what you'll enjoy most knowing is that you guys are going to get to level up.
Hell
Yay!
Ah, it's gonna be a good one.
Yay!
Suck it,
Ability
XP.
score increase,
Milestone.
functional character.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, you guys get to level up to level 5, and then you can upgrade your mechs to tier 4.
Nice.
Even better.
Nice.
Hell yes.
Looking forward.
But that was fun, everybody. We'll see you guys all later.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye, everybody. Turn the stream off.
Oh,
I don't
yeah.
want to look at myself.